ネット申し込みで最大2万1000円割引。
G'day. All right, we've got Scott coming too. Let me get him in here. So we're Scott. We're live. We're catching the end of this game. We're getting ready for the next one. Boy, what a cracking game we got going on in game one.
Well, it's been crazy, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I see we just had another score by Carolina, so they now have the lead with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah. Currently, I'm getting Japanese ads. The fastest feed I can find is a Japanese feed. So I'm getting Japanese ads in between the things. Good thing it's English commentary, but
I don't know. I'm almost better off when I just turn the sound off and just watch the game myself. So I wouldn't even care if it was in Japanese. As a matter of fact, I have the sound turned off on mine right now.
yeah, I'm usually doing other things, so I kind of listen to it more than I watch it. But I mean, the interesting thing, right at I did come on for halftime, and right at the end of halftime, I noticed that bunch of pros had all betting Panthers second half money line at plus 300, plus 350, plus whatnot. So so far they're looking right. So it'll be interesting to see how this ends up.
Yeah, I heard the same thing, that there was some big positions actually by a book offshore on both sides of it. That's what I was hearing. So that doesn't surprise me in the least.
And I did on the preview of the first game had Bryce Young anytime touchdown scorer. So hopefully a few people got on that as well. I don't know how the other props have gone, but I did notice a couple of them.
Sounds good. And we got a really, really good game coming up next when you get Green Bay taking on the Bears.
Yeah, that's classic football.
Yeah, have you announced yet what the money looks like on that game?
No, I just started as I literally sent it to you and come on here, and then it was a 2-minute warning and another first down for the Rams, under a minute to go.
Yeah, this is going to turn out to be a big upset.
If it's an upset at all, of course.
Well, of course, yeah.
We'll touchdown.
You're kidding
touchdown.
me. I got you.
How the hell? I don't know. I mean, he might have stepped out short, but whoa, what a hell of a catch on the sideline.
I think you're a play ahead of me.
He caught it. His foot's down. He's in the end zone. Yep. Parkinson from the Rams. So they're back in front.
So I take back what I said about the big upset. But this game is far from over, so I might be saying it again.
So I know the other one's due to start at the top of the hour. Are they going to hold it if this goes into overtime, or what do they normally do in that spot?
I would think they'll hold it, given the fact that there's only one other game going on, and they don't want to lose the audience. So my guess would be they'll wait for the game. But I don't think this is going to go into overtime. Do you?
I mean, it's a 3-point game, and the way they move this ball and kick field goals from, 70-odd yards these days, who knows?
Oh, you're right. It is 3. 34-31.
It'll push all those second half money lines, but boy, they got to ride for their money at the plus 300 and more.
Yeah, the guys that were arbing that second half are going to be really disappointed if it turns out to be 17-17. I'm showing 38 seconds left. How much time do you have?
Yeah, 38.
Okay.
They're getting ready. I'll tell you when they kick off on my side, and then see how much of a
You'll have to tell me off air where you're getting this Asian feed at, because maybe I want to watch it too.
Yeah, you have to hold it, come off the tee. All right, it's kicked off. And they're returning it. They're already out to the 25, out to the third. Oh, about out to the 28, looks like.
Yeah, I still haven't kicked the extra point yet. The only reason I knew the score was 34-31 is because of spot odds.
Well, we got 32 seconds to get at least within field goal range.
Well, do you want to do the money real quick on that Green Bay game so people can bet it before the game starts?
Yeah,
Well,
I'll get into it in between the plays.
you'll get it. Okay.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, so we're looking at 63% of the money on the Packers, 94% of the master money's on the Packers. We need the Bears. I mean, that's all we're going to need right now is the Bears. There's a lot of money on this game. The master's got plus 1.5 Packers, plus one, minus 1.5. And it's currently at 2. On the flip side, there's really no master money. One guy got some plus 2.5, and the rest of it's at 2. All right, next play's up. Bryce Young's under. No, he's escaped. He's going to throw. Incomplete. 17 seconds, 3rd and 10.
So it sounds like Green Bay is not going to be a data play, correct?
No, there's no data play on this one right now. It's just the house is going to need the Bears. It's not a bad thing to need as the home dog. I mean, home dog, give them a good run in the first game.
I agree.
Totals fairly well balanced, like 52% of the money's on the over, and 57% of the master money's on the over. So at 3rd and 10, they're about to snap the ball. It's off. It's in Young's hands. He throws, and he throws into nowhere. So 4th and 10, and they've absolutely not even been close to throwing a pass that could get caught in the 3 throws.
Well, you've got to love it if 52% of the money is on one side and 48's on the other, because 11's still bigger than 10, so you're good both ways.
Yeah, I mean that's what on the total. It's a well balanced. Well, again, should look at the numbers. It has been bet from 43, 43.5, big money at 44.5, 45, and then coming back the other way under 45, 45.5, 46. So there's a couple of danger numbers in there, but yeah, I mean pretty well booked for the volume and the big you take from that.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid 46.5 right now, I think, based on what I'm seeing.
Well, there is actually a data play. We're looking at 65% of the money on the money line and 81% of the money line master action is on the Bears. So when they bet, bunch of plus 120, plus 118. So we do have a data play there on the Bears money line.
That
pretty strong too. So
yeah, it makes sense. Playoffs, they're at home. I like that.
All right, here we go. Snapping 4th and 10. Young's got the ball. He's got a bit of room. It's closing in on him. Oh, my God, and they've caught it. No, he dropped it. Oh, he just dropped an absolute sitter in his lap. Game over.
And
he had it too. He was down at the 50. Like, just in the bread. Oh my God, that's such a bad drop.
So isn't this the bookmaker's dream to have a big favorite win but not cover? Isn't that your dream?
No, because generally you have the money line action and the people buying back on the on the on the favorite to come back. Usually a money line win dog cover is usually not the best result.
Okay.
It's not the worst, because generally, favorite and over is the worst. But in the live betting as well, you get a lot of people that just, as the lines move up and down, and when there was a point that the Rams were like -2.5, or even an underdog there at one point. I mean, they got out to, let me see what they got out to. Scroll down. I mean, they got as short as -5,000 when that game started, and they're up 14-0. And they got out to -120, back to 4,500. So they got to +152 was the biggest price they got to with us, right when they went down before that last touchdown. But they got as short as when they were 14-0, they were -9,777. They were at one point. And then they got up to +152, and then obviously they won the game. The joys of live betting.
That's right.
All right, so let's get stuck into this game. So yeah, data play on the money line there for the Bears. First half, we're looking at 57% on the Packers, 94% of the master money's on the Bears. Probably not a big enough differentiation there to data play that one, but pretty strong master money. Total's well balanced. Go dig into these props. I've got a check here. All right, player props. Oh, straight off the bat, we got one. Jordan Love. Let me check here. Master money, so we're going 62% is the money on the over. 100% of the master money is on the under 223.5 around Pick'em. What else? Oh, here's another good one. Caleb Williams. I got 71% of the money's on the over, 100% of the master money's on the under 18.5 at around Pick'em. Another good one. 87% of the money on Jordan Love total interceptions over, 100% of the master money on the under half, minus around 15. Good two-way action on Caleb Williams interceptions. 67% of the money over, 55% of the master money under. Playing 130-ish, taking plus 120-ish the other side. Luke Musgrave's total receptions, betting big under 2.5. Laying around minus 160. 84% of the money overall. 68% of the master money on the under. We got Josh Jacobs, 81% of the money on the over. 67% of the master money on the over. Betting over 1.5. Laying a big number there, minus 60 to 70.
I've got one that was talked about a lot this morning. There's a receiver named Watson. Total receptions 3.5. How does that one look?
So Christian Watson, we've got 81% of the money over. Master money is 50-50 split. and that's over 3.5 plus 0.5 average, and the under 3.5 minus 18 average price there on the Masters. Generally money on the over, but a couple of Masters went against each other.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that was the one that was talked about this morning. So I wanted to ask you about that one.
Yep. Rome or Duns. Looking at 86% of the money on the under, 81% of the master money on the under, and they went under 3 big, laying like mid 50s to 60, and then under 2.5 laying around 20. Strong money on the under there. Oh, got another little data play. Cole fucking Komet. Total receptions. And another bet just come on in him from the overall money standpoint. So we're now at 88% of the money on the over, and 83% of the master money on the under. Got under 1.5 laying around between 10 and 15. Another one straight away. Colston Loveland total receptions, 71% of the money over, 83% of the master money under, and that's under 4.5, laying again around 55 to 60. So we got really good back and forth volume on Luke Musgrave total receiving yards. When you dig into it, the under 21.5 got a lot of the action. Over 17.5, it's kind of the buyback. So 4-yard gap there. Luther Burden the third, 68% of the money on the over, 81% of the master money on the over. Looking at over 41.5, round pick 'em to minus 15. That's what we got. Josh Jacobs total rushing yards, 100% master on the over, 82% of the overall money on the over. They went over 72.5, around minus 130-ish, over 76.5, minus 15. Emmanuel Wilson, total rushing yards under, 82% of the money on the under, 100% of the master money. Under 17.5, laying around 20 to 25. God, there's a lot of names in this that I cannot pronounce. I have no idea what they're. Here's an interesting one. Josh Jacobs, 2+ touchdowns, 100% of the money on the over, 100% of the master money on the over, and the master money is about 73% of the overall money, and they took 6 to 1, 5.5 to 1. So if there's anyone that's got that sitting out there. First touchdown scorer, very rare that we have absolutely not a penny from the Masters on that one. Well, we have a couple of fat, juicy bets on the anytime touchdown scorer, which is Kyle Monangai, which they took at plus 230, 240. Luke Musgrave, which is close to 4 to 1. And Josh Whale, 8.5 to 1. There, so just go back up to the game. We've got a question, Romeo Dubes. Henry, anytime touchdown. Got to look at my acronyms. Let's see here. Romeo Dubs, not a lot of money on this one at all, even from the rec side of it. He's was around plus 240, 245. Got a few small bets at that. We're going just over 2-1 right now. But no master action at all on him. Let me go this. We'll set up next game, see if where are we? Chicago. So let's see if we're the same. Get the 3 channels up.
Some real late movement on that first quarter spread in that game. Looks like you must have had somebody big bet that one. At least
Well,
based
again,
on
unless they didn't get it down enough before the toss, but I imagine these tosses are live. First quarter had some bets. We've got about 64% of the money on the over, 100% of the master money on the plus. The plus is what you're looking at, right?
I was looking at the spread for the first quarter. There was just some big movement. I think it's all settled back down now, though.
Yeah, it looks like all the quarters are off the board now that they're getting ready to do the toss and work out who has possession.
Yeah, it looked like it was just late money right before they took it down is what it looked like. Probably people just settling their positions into place.
There we go. White Brad, best part of the stream. Adam, never hearing of any of these players. Yep.
That's cool how you brought that comment on the screen.
Yeah, I'm just working this stuff out.
I didn't know you could do that either.
Yeah, I used to have trouble with it. It seems like StreamYard's done so many upgrades that life's just getting a lot easier. And there's so many things here that I haven't even worked out how to use yet, but I'll have to get more into that. There is a $. Maybe I can push that and be asking for money. Ding, ding, ding. But yeah, it makes it easier when I've got a few questions and whatnot coming in, so I can target certain things. But yeah, I mean, this game's getting back to pretty well balanced. The master money is actually now leaning. Where's my? Yeah, actually, master money is now slightly to the Bears. It's only about 54% of the money now in the Packers. The line's come down to 1.5 from 2. So Bears money is coming in. I haven't looked at what the weather is. I imagine is it cold? I didn't see any snow. So we got snow in Michigan last night. So can't be warm up there.
I wouldn't think so. But I got to tell you, if I was living in the snow, I'd move. So that's my position on snow. Not a fan.
Henry just said Circa's down to 1, so that would make sense. A lot of
sense. Yep. Yep. Looks like that game is just about ready to kick off then.
Let's see what else got coming in. I just got the ticker up, seeing what any other. But yeah, just both sides flowing in. Packers, Bears, over, under. I mean, the over, under is balanced really nicely. Still got the money line, though, standing out for the Bears as a data play there. We're now at 67% of the money lines on the Packers and 74% of the money line on the Bears. So. Yeah, we got Bears now heading towards one. Let's see, control. Why am I not? What else you got going on, Scott? Anything else?
No, just these two big ball games today. Not a whole lot else going on until tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a full day of football.
Well, 1 minute.
Sounds like we got somebody in the background cheering.
Yeah, just waiting to get his hair washed. Apparently, I'm a lot softer, gentler hair washer than the mother. So he's just had his hair untwined, untangled, and then I told him I could go and wash his hair once this other game kicks off. So the problem with this child is when I give him a time, there's a countdown and an update and everything. So if there's, I don't control the NFL kickoff, but there's a countdown for. So I really got to pad in some time when I make commitments on certain things to make sure I'm well and truly safe.
That sounds good to me. I like that.
Bet US is at -1, -15 right now. I can say the prime is at 1 at Pick'em and actually shortening up, -1, -05. This is really getting balanced almost to the penny. Under money coming in now. I thought it was weird that the Packers were favorite like they were this week. I thought this was just a genuine pick'em game, but I guess it's coming back there. See what else we got here popping up.
There's a couple twos still out there too.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close to pick'em. Well, the money line just went back to 120. Got down to 116, back at 120. +1, -15.
Circa has moved back to 2.
Oh, wow, interesting. No, we're still pretty solid at 1. Slight price to. It does look like. Is that snow? No, looks cold. That's for sure. Yeah, it looks like there's a bit of snow on the ground there. Fucking so many of these channels just have people talking shit instead of actually. Oh yeah, there's snow on the ground. 100%. I'm sure neither of these teams really mind the bit of cold.
Yeah, I don't think one of these teams is even going to care. I don't think that's going to affect them at all. They play in this all the time. Well, what do you want to do? You want to end this up since we're pretty much done with numbers?
Yeah, I'll wait for kickoff, see if anything late comes in. I know there's a bit of silence in the air, but just see if any of these numbers really change. Still hanging strong on. But you're welcome there, Henry. Glad that you've joined.
That is really cool how you bring that up. I'll have to figure out how you do that.
Yeah, and I found I'm doing these on the phone now. On the laptop, it usually takes up a screen or something, so I've started doing it on an extra phone that I have my US SIM card in, and seems like it's a really good mobile product.
Gotcha. Okay.
Let me see here. All right, let me see what tomorrow game's looking like in NFL.
If you're going to look at tomorrow's game, make sure you take a look at that Buffalo game. I think that one should be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, so Buffalo, where 61% of the money's on the Jags, 76% of the master money's on the Jags. An alternate number got a big hit at +2.5, laying a price. Currently, going to need 49ers big time. Eagles is 76% of the money, 87% of the master money. I think this one opened at 3.5. It's moved to 6. Let me see. Yeah, open 3 minus 20, 3.5. Now sitting at a comfortable 6.
And there's a lot of 6.5s out there too.
Yeah, Chargers Patriots. It's been balanced all week. Still balanced. And then Monday night, they're still betting the Steelers. Right now we're gonna need the Texans.
Pittsburgh at home on a Monday night football game. That sounds like a winner to me.
Well, it's 23 in a row, so. All right, we got PB said he got a 47 and went under. Well, we're pretty solid at 46, so I think 47 is a good number to be taken.
That sounds like a great number.
I think if we look at, why am I not seeing these derivatives? Oh, because I'm not on the main stage. That's what it is. I bet. Yep. Why is there no...
Looks like we're seeing a lot of jumping now on the first half also. First half money line is really jumping. Looks like one book out there must have taken a very large bet on that first half. There's plus money on both sides of that first half right now. And Spot Odds has dropped all the odds, so the game must have officially kicked off. I think I just got disconnected.
Everyone that's got something on this game. I'm just checking this. White Brad saying wind isn't crazy. I got plus money on the over 46. So again, good action being had. And let's go watch some football. So Scott, I'll maybe tomorrow morning I'll let you know when I'm going to do the first game, and you can jump on again if you're free and available. All right, cheers everyone.